Okay, welcome to the life. So we are going to discuss first of all the still life. You are supposed to draw football and a pair of boots. All right. So first of all, when you get your WASSCE paper, you divide the page into 4. So this line should represent the table line. Need to go spoil my live video. Go talk about baller for the life. Okay, so this represents the table line. And then the first boot, at least, you have to make sure that it is centered because proportion matters. You know, as part of the assessment objective, they mark the proportion, and the proportion even carries a bigger mark than the aesthetics. So everybody knows how to draw a line. You just angle the line upwards like this, and then this one comes here, and this one comes down, like that. So the sole of the shoe is down, up, down, and you close it. You understand? So that you can get the form quickly. All right. So the ball obviously is just a circle. You make sure that the circle goes through like that, and you are done. So we are now going to bring out the shoe, or let's block it out, the boot. So you put a vein here where the leg fits, like that. You know the ankle rest here. And then you put a C. Everybody can write C. C is easy to write. So it's just C. You are using what you already know. That is it. And you angle this places so that the shoe will come out for the sole. So like that, and like this. That's all. So that it will round in. This is life. You can't pause, but if you have any question, you can ask in the comments and I will answer. So this is a U. Sorry, I didn't mention it. You put a U there. I hope you understand. Okay, so now we are getting closer to the lace. First line here. Mind the angle. You see the angle down here, and it cuts here into half. Then the next one comes here. Because the football boot we are drawing, the lace has been shifted to the other side. I'll put a picture after this video. Then all we have to do is to trace this same thing you have done, this same line, the vein you have done. You put another one on top, and you close the two of them with a C. That is it. So like we did for the under or the sole, you do the same for the top. You just rounding it. So you see how we use simple lines that you already understand to draw the footwear. So stay with me. All right, so here obviously we round them, and the lace will reach halfway. So when you cut half, then you put your U there. You rounding this one, you rounding this. So you have the inside of the shoe clearly outlined. Now the lace is just one line here and then a couple of X's. X, find X. Make sure that the X, they touch, because they are going to actually pay attention to the lace. That's why they specify that it should be a lace shoe. So this one goes here and then goes out from there, and then this one comes here and then comes out from this circle. Let's make the lace a little bit dramatic. Let it drop gracefully. So we just use a line and then we drop it like that, like gravity is acting on it. I hope you can see. We're in checking Ganku. It is clear. So finally, this is where we are now. Because the paper is tilted, so you didn't see well. Let's continue. Okay, so drawing the sole is just tracing the under, the same line, the way the line goes. So you shouldn't be scared. Just feel free. Go like that. And when you come here, you go up and you slant it a little bit more dramatic. I'm focusing more on one shoe because when you are done with this shoe, the next one is just a tracing of this outline. And our ball is already in place. So this should take you at least 15 minutes to draw. So now we have the sole. Now the Nike on top of it is just a C. C. You write C. Everybody can write C. And another C here. Then you join it. We have the Nike. You understand? So we have certain decorations on the football boot. Let's get them. I think we have one. I'm not referring to the picture, but I just hope it looks like the picture. But whatever happens, this is what they are marking. So you have one, two, the third one stands. And from here we have one, two, and the third one. So it's just like Adidas, slanted lines. Don't go and make the line too straight or too slanted. Then now we make it a vein. Everybody can write vein. So this is the vein. Another vein. Another vein. Then we are done with that part of the design. This vein, that vein here. We are just making sure that the vein they touch. That's all. And this vein. Then the Nike here, you make the line follow this. Okay? So it's like tracing it, but on top of it, like that. Then when you get here, you curve it like you want to write a U. Then we are making it a vein. If you like, you can let the vein touch. But the knife goes to the back of the football boot. So you put another U here. Then don't be shy to let this pointed side come out. And the rest just go behind there like that. So with this, you are nearly done with your shoe. But we have to place more emphasis on the lace. Okay? We all know how to lace shoes. And we have the pattern there already. So now we are doubling the lines and then putting them into the holes. Okay, so this place, it will take time a little. It's patience, but it's not difficult. So the first lace, we double it. And then we put the hole here. So like a gentle U, you see? It shouldn't be that perfect. And you know that when you put the lace there, it comes out through here and then it goes to the other hole. So this line is already there for us. So it will come out from here and then it will end here. That is it. This one will come out from here, pass under this lace. So let's indicate it is passing under. It will come on top here. Then now we can do our small circle. When your teacher says circle the right answer, that's what we are doing here. Look what you have done. Yeah. Okay. So let me just fast forward. Now that you understand, so that is exactly what I'm doing. This one went sideways a little. It has to show that it is coming out from here. Yeah. Like that. So like this. This one goes above. This one comes here. Yeah. And this one goes out to this side. And then this one, you know what happens. It comes here and then it drops. We already have the mark. You can go back if you don't understand this process and then watch what happened before we got this lace. That is it. So we are almost done with the boot. That thing that comes out of the shoe, what do you call it? That thing. Tunenshi. Okay. We don't remember the name, but let's just put it there. So it's a line up and then a curve. Then we know we are done with the first shoe. Sorry, the football boot. The next football boot is just tracing of this. So you see C like this, and another C comes up here. So this C that we have, we just put another C on top of it because according to the plan they showed us, the shoe should shift a little bit to this side, okay, to the left side. And then we just trace, we follow this. We go like that. Aha. Then we end it here because it has shifted, it has moved. Then it takes the same curve as this and comes up like that. For this one, you don't even have to do the inside. It's not compulsory. And the lace is gone to the other side. So all you need is just one line, one line, one line, one line, one line, and then the hole here, and this lace too should drop. That is all. Then you double the line. So the actual work is on one football boot. Then you put the hole there, of course, to make it more realistic. Now you want now. We call it studs. Studs. Okay, so now let's do the studs. There are 3 in front and then 2 behind. You don't have to put so many, and make sure that they are quite bold, but not too bold. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. So you now bolden it with U. It's a U. Okay, it's simple. It's not difficult. U. Everybody can write U. Another U here. Another U here. So you just follow like that. The back is quite bolder, but not too bold. And then it joins like this. The sole is yellow, orange, and it ends here. That orange here is kind of, I think, transparent also. It's a designer football boot. That is all. And we have to show that there's another one on that side. So we show a small U here, just at the tip. Not so long. And we are done with all the boots. Now the okay, so the football. Here you need to pay attention because we are coming to draw hexagons wrapped around a sphere. Okay, so first of all, get a line that indicates how big your hexagon should be. You see, this is how big mine should be because I don't want a lot of hexagons on my football to make me do a lot of work. Yeah. So the hexagon should be in a square. So when we have this, you see, I drew this line, this line, this line, this line, all of them curved because it's a sphere. You understand? So now we draw a hexagon. We divide here into 2. Make sure that this point touches here and then comes down. Yeah, this point touches here. That is halfway and then comes down. It should all tally. So you have to do first line first. Otherwise, your hexagons, you miss them. It's easy to draw a football, but it's also very difficult if you miss it. All right, so the same thing up. Let me end my ball here. The line of the hexagon here. So it goes here, at least halfway, and then comes here. And don't let it confuse you when it's not really aligning like this because it is wrapped over a sphere. So there will be a level of distortion. Allow it to happen. Otherwise, it will be like bricks flat. Okay, then it comes like that. So you see how I am doing the first straight line. Madam Zaka, Oh, da ni da ke mun teyo. Inda za ka duka. Na kare kenan o. Wanga na kare kenan. All right, so when you have your first strip, now this part you already have your hexagon. Some people do the next hexagon here, which is wrong, and then you get confused. Already the hexagon is here, so all you have to do is to put a line here. If you like, you can make it flow like that so that you know how the line goes. You see, the hexagon is already drawn. Yeah. So our football is almost ready. Yeah, that's it. So let's make it more obvious by just rounding in here. Yes. So you're just rounding from one point to the other. You see, so you're just rounding in so that the ball, your generation, what do you say? The ball will ball, right? So the ball is now balling. Regardless of your lighting situation, WAYEK wants to see a light source. So this is it. Yeah. WAYEK wants to see a light source. So even if you are not seeing the shadows, you have to create your own shadows. So I will create my shadows using a light source from here. So it means if you are using watercolor, which is much, much easier, you paint here first. Let's say ash. And then you pick a place to paint your black of the ball. So if here is that, here is that, here is that, here should be white. It should be, or any other place. So, and then here can be dark, and here will be white. So that is it. All right, so the next thing I'll do is to pass a black pen through so that we can actually see that our football boot and our football is ready for coloring. Okay, there's a line here for the other Nike. Yeah. Then we'll just pass watercolor through and we know we are done. In drawing, never fear mistakes, okay? If you fear mistakes and you try to get it too perfect, that's where you make a lot of mistakes. I am doing small catcher here. You don't need a catcher. Because the football boot has that, so I am doing it. Now take class in Miss Antoinette Shinti, you only measurement Shin by Mr. Nielsen. Yeah, print what I want to go. To look at a class decoration. Oh, you can pass. Low battery. Yeah. Hello. Hey, we met. The way I was surprised. Okay, let me quickly finish it because I don't think I can charge through this. Some low battery. So this is our football boot. Madam Rashid, naga maka kamar na meet Lily like Wanga Chalowati. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Matthias. Okay, so let me end this and then I'll do the part 2. So there will be a part 2 which will be the coloring of it because you're on low battery.